Hello my dear children, welcome back to our EVS class. So children, we had started a chapter known as Our Body an Amazing Machine in EVS, isn't it? It was chapter 8 and you have already learned about different organ systems in your previous classes, isn't it? You started to learn about the different organ systems in the previous classes. So, in this class, you will mainly learn about excretory system, reproductive system and endocrine system. Okay, so before beginning the class, let us just recall, as we always do, let us recall whatever we have studied in the previous class. Okay, so in the previous classes you had learned about the organ systems. You learned that there are 9 important organ systems. From those you learned a few of them, isn't it? You already learned about the skeletal system, your muscular system, then your digestive system, nervous system, then your circulatory system, muscular system, etc. Isn't it? And in the previous class, you mainly learned about digestive system, isn't it? So, what was digestion about? Digestion means the food is broken into simpler forms, isn't it children? The food that you eat is broken into simpler forms so that your body can absorb it, isn't it? And you learn that there are different parts in our digestive system, isn't it? And different organs are also involved in our digestive system. So, can you just recall the names that you studied in the previous class? The parts of the digestive system? Yes, it starts from our mouth, isn't it? From the mouth, then there is food pipe. Food goes to the food pipe, then to our stomach. Stomach is a sac-like organ, and from the stomach, in stomach, the food is broken down into very simpler forms. Isn't it? Digestion is taking place in the stomach, and from the stomach, the digested food moves to our small intestine, isn't it? And in small intestine, remaining of the digestion as well as absorption takes place, isn't it? The broken down food material which are in simple forms are absorbed in a small intestine. Then what happens to the food? Then this food moves to the whichever waste is left in the food. Okay, that is not digested, that will move to the large intestine, isn't it? And then whatever solid waste we are producing, that is thrown out through our anus, isn't it? As solid waste, and that is known as feces, isn't it? You learned that in your previous class. That is about the digestive system. Okay, so in the process of digestion also waste material is produced, isn't it? So in this class, let us learn about our excretory system, reproductive system and endocrine system. Okay, so let us begin the class for today. So first we shall learn about our excretory system. Let us see what is the role of excretory system in our body. All of us have that in our body. Okay. So as I said children, in excretory system also many organs are involved. Okay, and what is the process of excretion, or what is meant by excretion? Okay, it is a system. That means it is a group of organs, so many organs that do excretion. Okay, or that takes part in the process of excretion. Do you know what excretion is, children? Yes, excretion means, if you don't know, I will tell and give you. Excretion means it is the process, or it is the method of removing the waste material from our body. We know that in our body many waste materials are produced, isn't it? So if it is kept in our body itself, if it is stored in our body itself, it is very harmful for our health, isn't it? It will cause a lot of diseases and the body cannot work properly. Our body will not be able to work smoothly. So all these waste that are produced in our body have to be removed. Okay, have to be thrown out of our body. Okay, it is not good for our health. So all the organs which take part in throwing out this waste materials that are produced in our body makes the excretory system. So whichever organs are there in throwing out the waste from our body is included in our excretory system. So you can say that excretory system is made up of organs that take part in excretion. Okay, so let us learn about the organs. You only have to learn the names of a few organs as you are in smaller classes. Okay, so let us see what is the role of this excretory system. So as I told you, the waste that is produced in our body has to be removed. Regularly it has to be removed, isn't it? You all use the washroom all the time, isn't it? Why do you use washroom all the time? It is a method of removing the waste, isn't it? That's why we are producing the waste regularly as well as we are removing it also. We are removing the waste regularly. Only then our body will be able to work smoothly. Okay, only then the body will be able to work smoothly. So I told you there are a lot of excretory organs that are involved in a excretory system. So excretory organs means the organs that are present inside our body that will help to throw out the waste materials. Okay, you have to learn the names of 3 organs. The first one is our kidneys. Then the skin and lungs. Okay, kidneys, skin and lungs. Okay, kidneys, the picture of the organ kidney I have shown here. You have a pair of kidney. Okay, that means you have 2 kidneys. Okay, you have a left and a right kidney. Okay. So kidney is an organ that takes part in excretion, or it is an organ which throws out waste. Okay, the waste that kidney throws out is urine. So kidney will remove or it will throw out urine. Okay, kidney will remove or throw out urine. Okay, because of this you are able to pee. Okay, we all pee, isn't it? It's a process that happens in human being. Okay, we shall learn about kidney. Kidneys are the main organ. We will learn about that in the next part. Okay, that is kidney. Kidney remove urine. Then your skin removes sweat, isn't it? Sweat is a waste material. When you do a lot of work, we all sweat, isn't it? That is also a waste material. So you can say that our skin is also an excretory organ as it removes waste. Then lungs. Lungs removes or lungs throws out carbon dioxide. You learned that when you learned about our respiratory system, isn't it? In respiratory system, you learned that carbon dioxide is thrown out, isn't it? Carbon dioxide is actually the waste materials or the waste material that are produced by all the cells in our body. Okay, and the blood will bring it back to our lungs, isn't it? The blood will take the carbon dioxide, which is a waste from all the cells, and it is bringing back that carbon dioxide to our lungs, isn't it? Only then we can throw it out, isn't it? We are exhaling out. Exhale means we are breathing out, exhaling out the carbon dioxide gas, which is a waste material. So lungs removes carbon dioxide. You already know that. So children, please underline all these points in your worksheet. This is very important. Okay. So I told you that kidney, the organ kidney, it is very important, isn't it? So let us see which are the organs that are there in our excretory system, how it is removing the urine. Okay, let us see the picture of our excretory system. Okay, we are mainly discussing about kidney. Okay, this is the picture of the organs that are involved in producing urine, isn't it? How do you all pee? How that pee is produced. Okay, you all use the washroom, isn't it? How that pee is produced. So, did you see there are two kidneys, a left kidney and a right kidney. Okay, the kidney is seen towards our back side, just above our hip, okay, towards the center. So, there are two kidneys. Then you can see a tube that connects this kidney to a bladder. Okay. So, the excretory system is also known as, we also call it as, one more name is there, okay, urinary system. Okay, it is also known as the urinary system. Okay, why? Because this is producing, these organs are producing urine. That's why it is called urinary system. So, let us learn the organs of the excretory system. That is the organs which produce urines. There is kidney. Okay, please learn the names of these parts. Kidney, then ureter, and urinary bladder. Okay, kidney is the, ureter is the, urinary bladder is the. Okay, this kidney is actually filtering, just like, have you seen a filtration unit? Some of you might have a filtering unit in your house to drink water, isn't it? So, how it filters? The same way the kidney will filter our blood, okay, and it will produce urine along with the water, whichever water is present as excess in our body. Along with that, urine is also absorbed, and what is happening? That is filtered in our kidney, and that travels. It travels through the ureter. Ureter is a long tube, and it reaches the bladder. See, bladder is just like a big sack, isn't it? So, inside the bladder, urine is stored, and when the bladder is full, urinary bladder, okay, when it is full, you will feel the urge to urinate, or you will feel like peeing, okay. That's how the urine is produced. So, please learn, you don't have to know the functions of these parts, please learn the names of these parts. Okay, just as you learned the names of a digestive system, for the excretory system, please learn the name of kidneys, then ureter and urinary bladder. Okay, so is it clear, children? So, excretory system is the group of organs that are involved in removing the waste from our body. Okay, now the next organ system that you have to study is the reproductive system. Okay, so the reproductive system is the main system that helps to produce babies. Okay, it is also a group of organs, and it helps to produce babies. So, because of that, there is life on earth, isn't it? As only if the organisms, only if the living things reproduce, only then what will happen? There will be life on earth, isn't it? Only then there will be living things. So, reproductive system is the system which helps to produce babies. Okay. Then it is because of this system there is life on earth. That's why there is continuity of life. Okay, that's why you can see all the living things around you, like animals, like us, like human beings. Okay, all of us are created because why? There is reproductive system in man, or there is reproductive system in human beings. Okay, so it is the system that helps to produce babies, and life on earth goes on because of the reproductive system. That is the system in which how young ones are produced, or how the babies are produced. Okay, so we are speaking about the human body. Okay, then the next system that you have to study is endocrine system. Okay, please don't be scared when you hear the term endocrine system. It is very easy. Endocrine system. Endocrine system produce hormones. Okay, it consists of what? There are a lot of glands known as endocrine glands. Okay, it is made up of endocrine glands. Okay, gland, you will be hearing this term for the first time. Okay, gland. Gland means glands are also a group of organ. Okay, a group of organs. There are many organs. You learn the names of a few organs, isn't it? Like that, this endocrine system consists of endocrine glands. Glands means organs itself. Okay, organs. Okay, group of glands or organs that will produce hormone. Okay, that will produce a substance called hormones. Please underline the term. Okay, endocrine glands, it consists of endocrine glands. They are also just like the organs that you studied. Okay, the internal organs that you studied, the same way there are endocrine glands and they will produce hormones. Hormones are special substances. There are certain substances that are produced in our body. Okay, these hormones, what this endocrine gland will do is that they will produce this hormone into our blood. Okay, directly into our blood, it is producing the hormone. Just remember, hormones are certain substances, just like chemical substances. It is certain substances or certain things. And what is the role of this hormone? Hormones are responsible, or they do the work of control and coordination of our body. Okay, they do the work of control and coordination of the body. Please underline these terms. Okay, control and coordination of the body. Control means mainly these hormones are responsible for your growth. Okay, when endocrine glands produce these hormones, when you become big, okay, just like an adult, when you become big, that changes that are happening in your body. When we look at you, we will be able to know, isn't it? You are no more kid. That changes that happen to you when you grow up. Okay, when you are growing up, when you are becoming a big person, when you are becoming an adult, those changes that happen in your body when you are no more kids. Okay, when you grow up, that growth and whatever changes that are happening in your body is because of hormones. Okay, hormones are the ones that are causing these changes. And here you could see that hormones control and coordinate our body, isn't it? Control and coordinate means these hormones will regulate, or it will decide how the organs in our body have to work. Okay, how fast it have to work or how slow it have to work, when a growth should start, when something should start, when something should stop. All these are known as control. How it is controlling, just as for when you drive a bus or if you are playing a video game, there will be a control button, isn't it? To start, to stop, to slow down or to move fast. The same way, the hormones will control our body, whether the growth should be fast, whether it should be slow, whether whether the growth should stop. All these are decided by the hormones. That's what is meant by control. How fast, how slow, or whether we have to stop it or whether we have to start it, whether the organs have to start it. All those are meant by control. So the hormones will control the body and it will coordinate the body's function. Coordination means it will let all the organs to work as a team. Only if these hormones are there in the correct amount, only then the organs that are there in our body will work together. Otherwise, what will happen when you are working as a team? If one member is not working as our wish, what will happen? the teamwork will be a flop, isn't it? The same way, if in our body, if the organs are not working together as a team, if they are not working together, what will happen? Our body won't work smoothly, isn't it? All the functions of our body will go as a waste. Nothing will happen in our body. Okay, there will be health problems also. So these hormones, what they do, they will see that all the organs are working together, working as a team. Okay, so these are so hormones are those substances which lets the organs to work together. That is the meaning of coordination. Okay, so it will control and coordinate. So it is responsible for the control and coordination of our body. So children, I think that these three topics are clear to you. So in this chapter in this class we have discussed about which all systems. We discussed about our reproductive system, then endocrine system, then which all systems we studied, then also our excretory system. Okay, these were the systems that you studied in this class. So now I think you all will be familiar with all the systems that you have studied. So okay, can you just name the 9 systems that you studied? Yes, the skeletal system you learned, respiratory system, then the nervous system, muscular system, circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system, reproductive system and the endocrine system. You learned about the 9 systems that are there in our body. Okay, so children, I hope that this part is clear to you. Okay, so children, please do the exercises that are given in your worksheet, as well as the activities also you have to do it. Okay, and in the board, whichever points that I have shown, please underline those points in your worksheet. So I hope that this chapter, Our Body an Amazing Machine, is clear to you. So thank you children.